welcome Dr. Clive Spiegel.
Thank you and good evening. Thank you for that nice introduction, Ben. Thank you all for coming out. I do appreciate it. Yes, I am a doctor. You know, the guy that you go to when you're sick. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, what the hell is a doctor doing stand-up comedy for? He shouldn't quit his day job. Well, you know what I have to say to you about that? Fuck you, motherfuckers. Eat shit, get sick, drop dead, and then you won't need a doctor at all. So there. So, you're here listening anyway, suckers. You know what? Why does everyone want to be a doctor or want their children to grow up to be doctors? You know, much. I want my son to grow up to be a nice doctor. What? So he can see 300 patients a day, bill managed care 50 cents a piece, and go home with 150 bucks at the end of the day? Right. What are you, freaking delusional, Grandma? An internist makes no more than a secretary today. So proud. My son graduated from Harvard Med. Oh, really? He did? Well, you know what, buddy? My son graduated from the Culinary Institute of America. He owns a Zagat-rated restaurant in downtown Chicago, and he makes $2.5 million a year. Huh? So there. MD. MD, Maven of Drek. Yeah. You know, folks, I have heard just about fucking enough of Dr. Oz. You agree with me? All right. Who is this uninformed, prissy shit doctor? Guy's a heart surgeon, and all he talks about is sex, for crying out loud. Hey, Mr. Dr. Wizard of Oz, were you awake during first year anatomy class in med school, man? Since when are your gonads in the middle of your chest, huh? Right. Next on our show, we teach you men how to make non-stop love to your wife. Volcanic ejaculations and non-stop orgasms for you men. Next on the Dr. Oz Show, right after this important word from our sponsor. Now, try new Dr. Oz brand bullshit. Guaranteed to cure what ails you or your money back. Yeah. You know, folks, what is this about cell phones causing cancer? I mean, you know, if they do, and you know what? The research indicates that they probably do, then how come no one gives a crap about it? I mean, if I told you that milk caused cancer, would you still drink it? Yeah, exactly. I mean, now you can even buy this device to clip the darn cell phone to your head, hands-free, and walk around town with the thing clipped to your head, hands-free, burning a radiation hole right through your head. I mean, brilliant. You know, sometimes your doctor says one thing, but he or she means another. I'll give you a perfect example. Oh, Mrs. Resnick, your cancer is in beautiful remission. You're doing so well. What your doctor's really saying is, Mrs. Resnick, live every day like it's your last boogie, because you're gonna die. Yeah, nice. Or your doctor says, Mr. Hirschenbaum, we just got to do a couple of tests and, you know, we'll tell you what's going on, we'll figure it out, and then we'll find a cure for you. What your doctor's really saying is, Mr. Hirschenbaum, we've got no frickin' clue what's going on with you, man, so we better do $20,000 worth of nice medical tests on you, and then, if we're lucky, maybe we'll figure out what's going on with you. Now, a patient comes to my office last week and he says, oh, Dr. Clive, you know, I just got kicked out of the Social Security office. Jim, you did? Why'd you get kicked out of Social Security office? Oh, you know, because I cursed in the waiting room. Oh, you cursed in the waiting room when they kicked you out. Yeah, can you believe that? Well, you know, Jim, that's one place you won't see me fucking working anytime soon. Nah? You know, I can't believe laymen sometimes. Some people ask me the dumbest questions. I'm a neurologist and a psychiatrist, and I get these crazy questions. Oh, Dr. Clive, can you tell me about my diabetes and high blood pressure medicine? Look, am I the doctor for diabetes and high blood pressure, or am I a shrink, for crying out loud? Well, you're a doctor, aren't you? You graduated from medical school, didn't you? You should know a little bit about everything. Well, you know, ma'am, I do know a little bit about everything. Would you like me to do a facelift on you? Maybe you would, because you know what? I know one thing, you desperately need it. And maybe when I start stretching your skin back a little, maybe your brain will grow a little bit, and maybe you'll gain a few IQ points. Just keep taking your medicine and go back to your regular doctor, all right? Sometimes, folks, it's way, way, way too late to call a doctor. You know, you should be calling an undertaker. Here, I'll give you a perfect example. Oh, Dr. Clive, my father is 101 years old, and he's got diabetes, high blood pressure, gout, heart disease. He had a stroke, he had a heart attack, he's got stomach cancer, and, you know, he's got diabetic changes in his feet. Oh, really? And what would you like me to do to help you with your father, sir? Maybe we should go down and pick out the color of the coffin together, shall we? Yeah. You know, I'm sick to death of doctors' offices, and doctors' office co-pays. You know these doctors' office co-pays? You go see your doctor, and she gives you a clean bill of health. You know, she does all the tests on you, and, you know, oh, Clive, you're in perfect health, you're gonna live forever. I am. I'm gonna live forever, like I wanna live forever on this freaking earth. You live forever on this earth, bitch. You know, and you know, your chest is all puffed out with clinical and personal healthcare pride until you get to the secretary's desk at the end of the hall. You know, that'll be $20 copay for your visit today with Dr. Rosenberg, Mr. Spiegel. $20? $20? What are you talking about? You mean my $1,000 a month insurance premium doesn't cover this doctor's office visit? I mean, what are you talking about? I mean, you know, what did she do for me anyway? She didn't do anything. She didn't even give me a rectal exam, for crying out loud. Now, I would have loved for her to give me a rectal exam. Now, don't get me wrong there, but she didn't do it. Oh, but I don't have any cash on me. Bill me for it. 3 months later. Wanda, honey, what's this bill from Dr. Rosenberg's office? Remember, honey, you didn't have the $20 for the copay on you when you went to see her a few months ago? $20? Copay? What? 6 months later. Call from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Call from Albuquerque, New Mexico. Hello? This is an attempt to collect a debt. Any information you give may be used in that purpose. Please hold for the next available debt collection agent. Yeah, right, for 20 lousy stupid bucks? Right, bitch, sue me for it. You know what the bitch did? She went and sued me for it. Exactly. That's my time tonight, folks. Thank you for listening.